Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth at Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. A really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. He finds some space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Throws it to the right. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs him. He can't stop him. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 49.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Miami! And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Plenty ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Harris. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. The pass rush closing in. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a fourth and goal.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Handoff from the shotgun. he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. We'll talk strategy.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. In the end zone. Contreras. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. A play action, looking to throw. The pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there. third down for the offense. Looks like LSU has the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Spinning out of the tackle. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it from the gun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's Johnson. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And it's a direct snap. Breaks through the tackler. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Loose football. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick dart to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. The Canes line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. QB keeper all the way. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down. And they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Leaning on the run game here. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Throwing for his running back. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some...
Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
38, LSU, 28.
Bringing it out, it's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. 4th goal doesn't do much good here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out. It's Harris. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Caught by the receiver.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackle.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.